Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'll be talking about the impact of emotional abuse. Well, most often than not, the physical abuse it's been looked upon as more important than emotional abuse, but that is not true because the impact of the emotional abuse is very deep. It can cause so many side effects of a person's well-being. Health issues like migraine, headaches, and even tumors. It has so many negative points, you know. Emotional abuse is not, in this case, emotional abuse should not be looked at as a mild something, because most often than not, many people will say the physical one is much more important because maybe you see the scars, but the emotional one, the scars are inside and they're even more dangerous than the physical scars, you know. Well, and the physical scars may maybe dry off and heal, but the emotional one is very hard to heal. It's a very long story because actually I've met so many women suffering from emotional abuse. After an emotional abuse from a relationship, it's very hard to heal. It takes, with some people it takes so long to heal. It takes like some, with some people it takes it's some people it gets even up to 6 years to heal. You still feel that people are still the same. You still feel that people, you feel that everyone can be abusive. You really not, you lost trust in people. You don't have that trust anymore in people. Emotional abuse can leave a person depressed, in a depressive mood, and it can even make you sick in so many ways. It can damage you psychologically. Even it doesn't leave any physical scar, but there are number of, there are good number of things that medically a doctor will tell you that is because of the cause of emotional abuse. You know, you need to talk to someone. You really need to talk to someone. I know it's hard from the beginning to talk to someone. It's very hard because, one, you don't like to share your privacy with anyone. You need to trust someone before you share with. And again, you're afraid to be judged. Many people today are very judgmental. So many other people suffering from things like this feel so afraid to reveal their secrets, because they call these secrets to other people because they are feared of being judged, because we live in a society where it's very stereotyped, you know. People want a society to go in a particular pattern. Some people say, oh, why will you leave your husband, as if you were condemned to stay with him forever. It's not true. Well, normally, if you're being abused, you're not bound to stay there forever, because that's not fair. It's not good for your health. Okay, well, the only advice I'll try to give someone going through all of this is that, I know it's hard. It's hard to start talking to someone. It's hard. It takes very long to open up, but you can still open up with time. Some people, because the emotion is there, everything is tucked inside here. You don't know how to like push it out, so it's hard for you to talk. But by the time you start talking, you get so emotional and you cry. You have to cry. Cry it out. Cry. Don't think it's a bad thing to cry. If it means talking to someone and crying, someone you trust, do it. Cry and bring it out. By the time you'll be able to talk to someone, to confine in someone without crying, without showing any emotion, it means you're healed. It's very difficult. It's a long process. It doesn't take 1 or 2 days. It doesn't take 10 days. Sometimes with other people, it takes 2 years, it takes 6 years. It can take 10 years. It can take a lifetime. It's such a difficult thing. With some people, they suffer from anxiety and anxiousness, and they even become they have this suicidal feeling. They even want to like terminate their lives because they don't find any pleasure of living anymore, because they feel that life is cruel. Please don't get into that stage. Don't get to the stage of taking depression tablets. I know some people will say it helps, but the faster you quit from that, the better, because you have time to go away from that, all that. Get healed, seek assistance, seek people who are going to boost your positivity, your energy, and seek positive friends, seek friends who lift you up, and you gain back your self-worth. Because I know how many people lost their self-worth after all this. And it's so difficult to gain your self-worth, because after you've been abused emotionally, most women will feel that they are not beautiful. They need to have people around them who encourage them and tell them every day how beautiful they are, and which our society don't have such people, especially on the cyber world in which we are today. People throw lots of stones and shoot guns, you know. So you need all these type of people around you, these people who are going to lift you up, support you, and make you feel self-confident, self-worth. You feel happy. By then you will get healed gradually. It's a gradual process, as I said. It takes time, but you'll get there. Thank you for listening to Anushka Queen, your host today, and please don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.